So if you become a member of this church, you can get mummified. Hey everybody, what's up? Well, we're back in Salt Lake City. We're going to be looking at the strange and mysterious parts of Salt Lake you might not know about. We're at the Gahl Sculpture Garden. In 1945, Thomas Child had a dream. He wanted to make a place for visitors to ponder the unsolved mysteries of life. We got scattered pieces of a sculpture here. We got 2 feet, a leg. I think that's the other leg. A torso. And the head. Even got some petrified wood. Good sized log. A giant birdhouse. There's even some city quail over here. Thomas believed if you want to be brought down to earth in your thinking and studying, try to make your thoughts express themselves with your hands. 12 original sculptures and over 70 stones engraved with scriptures, poems, and philosophical texts. He did all this to help others follow their dreams. He said, "You may think I'm a nut, but I hope I have aroused your thinking and curiosity." I sure hope that boulder's tied in good. Well, I guess that's supposed to be a pine tree. Oh, it's got like a little Moroni on the top of it. So maybe it's supposed to be the temple. This is pretty cool. They got a bunch of old tools set up on this sculpture. Okay, this one's a little weird. I guess those are a couple hearts, I think. With some hands coming out of the ceiling. And there's some scriptures on multiple rocks here. If you want to read all day, they're everywhere. Okay, I think we've seen the sculpture garden. Let's go find the next strange thing in Salt Lake. Maybe we better take the nature path first. So that was pretty interesting. Glad I finally got to see this place. It's pretty cool. And I think this is his house. Nice oldie. It needs some fixing up, but it's still a nice building. Salt Lake history. All right, here's one I've never even heard of. We're at the International Peace Garden. Let's go see what they got. They say there's supposed to be some interesting stuff here. This is one of only 2 international peace gardens in the US. The idea was for this park to be a lesson in peace and understanding between nations. This is a pretty little park. Lots of flowers. Nice places to lounge in the shade. And some pretty interesting things to look at. Each participating Utah-based nation group has a section to beautify at their expense. So far, 28 countries are represented in the park. Okay, we better go over here to this sculpture before I pass it and never come back. See, there's your nice little bench to sit in. And gaze out over the garden. You might even catch some little birdies in the bird bath. Well, let's go see what this is. Opened in 1952, this park is open to the public with free admission. We got an acrobat squirrel running the wire. I'm still in shock how nice this place is. We're not in a very good area of Salt Lake, but this little park's pretty. And we have the Matterhorn right here in Salt Lake City. I think it's a 50-foot tall replica of the Matterhorn. I think that's a Jordan River. Trail to a bench right at the base of the Matterhorn. Too bad they don't got no water in the pond. Maybe it's a leaker. Looks like they used to run water under this bridge into that pond. Okay, this is cool. We got a trumpet vine tunnel. Hang out here if you want to see some hummingbirds. They probably like the flowers on the top, but it's still cool. Yep, I can hear hummingbirds fighting over the flowers. This is called the Little Mermaid statue. We got a mermaid with a wasp on her head. She's got fins for legs. She's got two fins. That's strange. I've never seen a mermaid with two fins. It's definitely different. We got a balancing rock here on top of a hill. Right next to a really old light. Too bad that doesn't work anymore. I think it's pretty big. Cool, cool. Yeah, then we're right at the river. Well, this would be really cool if it was full of water. I wonder if it's just because we're in a drought. They didn't put any water in here. Yeah, I don't know what these things are called. We got another big one right here. Pretty cool. And I believe that's the Mayan calendar. It's pretty hard to see, but hopefully you can. That's pretty cool. We even have a little statue of Gandhi. Okay, we're gonna try to get close to this one. There's a wasp nest inside the statue, it looks like. All right, that was my short little tour of the International Peace Garden. It was pretty cool. Glad I got to see it. All right, I found a weird one here, right next to the freeway. Let's say on the west side of Salt Lake a little bit. So the rumor I heard about this particular church, I think they believe in mummification. So if you become a member of this church, you can get mummified. We have the Summum Pyramid. Okay, this one is weird. First, it's a pyramid that's also a winery and a temple, with at least one human mummy inside the pyramid. The mummy is said to be fake, but if you want to be a mummy, with a starting donation of $67,000, it could happen. But they also recommend making alternative plans in the event that they cannot accommodate you. So if you need some wine, or to go to a church, or maybe even become a mummy, the Summum Church is waiting. It's open to the public once a week. And don't forget to tell them Corky Ross sent you. Pretty strange. If you've ever driven around Salt Lake City, you might have already ran into this one. Utah may not have an ocean, but we do have a full-size sculpture of a humpback whale, right in the middle of a roundabout. Built in 2022 out of the blue as a symbol of community, resilience, and harmony. And one more strange thing to see in Salt Lake City. It's pretty cool. Big old whale. Look out! We got ourselves a city deer. For some reason they like hanging out in the cemeteries in Salt Lake. This deer has 2 babies. Yes, I'm in the cemetery, and we're looking for Emos Grave. Supposed to be a nice little story about that one. Hopefully we can find it. Looks like I found the Freemason corner. But we're looking for Mortis. That'd be Clement. Lewis. Bamberger. We got a bunny rabbit. Hi, little bunny. What are you doing, bunny? Squirrels, deers, bunny rabbits. James. Huh. Young. Okay, no mortis. We'll keep going. These little tomb things are pretty cool though. This graveyard has some old headstones in it. Lots of them. It's pretty cool. All right, I Googled this spot and I think Google sent me to the wrong cemetery. So we're gonna go try a different cemetery. I'll see you there. Okay, I found it. I'm in the right cemetery now. I'm at the Salt Lake City Cemetery instead of Olive Cemetery, I think it was. And the funny thing is about this, I've been right here before and made another video. So I'm gonna link that at the end for you. It's a story about this cemetery. It's pretty interesting. I think you'll enjoy it. But here it is. This is Emos Grave. It's not really emo, it's Jacob Mortis. But the legend of this little tomb is kind of similar to the Candyman, Bloody Mary, and Beetlejuice. But it says you place a candle on the backside of this tomb, walk around it 3 times, and say emo 3 times. And there's supposed to be some eyes that you could see. Well, you're supposed to see emo's eyes looking back at you. But they've covered this up. Probably because people were trying to get in there. I was right here before, and I did not know about Emo's grave. So I'm gonna walk around it 3 times, say emo, see if anything happens. Okay, round number 1, emo. 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 Well, I didn't see no eyeballs. Now there's another gravesite I want to go check out. Hopefully it's in this cemetery. If not, we gotta go find it. So more craziness. This other headstone I'm looking for is also in one of the same places I filmed on that other video. So you need to go check it out because it's a good one. Some more amazing places in this part of the state. Oh, here it is. Lily Gray, victim of the beast. Now I don't know why you would put that, unless you know what. It's definitely a very strange thing to put on a headstone. Records indicate that she died of natural causes. Some of Lily's family members believe her husband was unstable and possibly caused her death, or at least contributed to it through his actions. Some people feel the beast could refer to the government. Lily's husband claims he was kidnapped by 5 Democratic officials that murdered his wife. But nobody really knows for sure. Was it the government? Was it her husband? Or was it the beast? And if you're in Salt Lake City, you gotta go take a ride on Gravity Hill. Just a little road you can take that goes up by the Capitol. Gravity Hill is a road near the Capitol building where it appears that things, including cars, defy gravity and roll uphill. Unfortunately, this is just an optical illusion. Some people believe there were giant magnets in the Capitol building pulling the cars up the hill. I hope you had fun. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here's that video I told you about. Go check it out.